Welcome back inside the Danbury Ice Arena for period number 2 between the BBD Ice Cats and the Newtown Nighthawks, with Newtown leading this game 1-0. BBD will have the final half of its power play coming up when we begin period number 2. John Radovich scoring for Newtown at the 4.5-minute mark of the opening period. Let's update you on the out-of-town scoreboard, and the interesting one to note here is the Daniel Hand Tigers of Madison, Connecticut, beating North Branford, Division II North Branford today, 4-1. D Hand is 7-1-1 in their last 9 games. That last one, that tie, coming here in this building against BBD last week, or a week and a half ago. Elsewhere on the scoreboard today, Lyman Hall all over Milford by an 8-1 count. Later tonight, Massac, I don't know why they even scheduled this game. Lowly Massac taking on Division II Watertown Pomperog up at the Taft Ring tonight. So BBD will be back on the power play for 55 seconds beginning period number 2. And they will have the Fancher brothers, Patrick and Eric, with Anton Oleshko, Bryce Wallace, and Alex Smith. 55 seconds left in the, I believe, too many men penalty, but Newtown won the draw. Here comes Eric Fancher. It's in the offensive zone, taken there by David Brestavansky of Newtown, and he will not be, as he finally does clear the zone. Now it's Patrick Fancher with 37 seconds left in the man advantage. Into Newtown territory with the puck down low. A centering pass went through Wallace, ends up on Smith's stick, but he fanned on the shot. And look out, here comes Brestavansky with only Bryce Wallace to beat. Brestavansky, right side, shot goes wide of Fernandez, and it's bounced and knocked down by Oleshko. 17 seconds left in the penalty to Newtown. Bryce Wallace has it in the neutral zone for BBD. Hands it to Patrick Fancher on the left side. Works his way in, cycles to his brother Eric, left side. The penalty expires to Newtown. BBD 0 for 1 on a man advantage that they didn't really have much time to set up. Here's a shot by Eric Fancher that's stopped by Marcus Paltoff and cleared by Newtown. That should be an icing because the penalty had expired, and so the play will come back down this way. Finishing with the out-of-town scoreboard for today, it was the Eastern Connecticut Eagles, last year's Division III state champions, beating Housatonic by an 8-4 count. Those are games that matter to BBD. Yesterday, it was the Sheehan Titans beating up on New Milford 5-3. Sheehan, the prohibitive favorite to win the state title, and it was Housatonic playing on back-to-back days after beating Chepaug yesterday 5-1. Chepaug being BBD's next opponent on Monday night. Puck loose in the neutral zone and sent into BBD territory. Aiden Garvey will touch it, but loses stick in the corner. And BBD having some trouble clearing now as Tommy Schieser plays it off the back of Anthony Britton. It's taken there by Adam Klashevsky, who plays it down into Ice Cat territory. The Ice Cats going from left to right on your internet device, sending the puck into the neutral zone where it ends up on Aiden Bepko's stick. BBD will take over in its own zone. I believe this is Tommy Schieser. Tyler Caldara couldn't pick up in the neutral zone, and it's sent down by James Celentano with just over 2 minutes gone by here in the second period. 1-0 Newtown leads it on a first period goal by John Radovich. This is Jake Matson for BBD. It's held in at the point by Jetson Koo, skips it down the wall for Jeremy Larkin. This is his brother Dylan Larkin, turns and fires. Matson blocked that shot. Dylan Larkin gets it back, hands it to Jetson Koo for a shot that's pinned to the chest by Alex Fernandez. And play stops with 2.5 minutes gone by here in period 2. 1-0 the Nighthawks leading the Ice Cats. Patrick and Eric Fancher, Anton Oleshko back out. Alex Smith, Bryce Wallace. Bryce Wallace has the puck off the draw, and it's cleared out by Eric Fancher. And here he comes down the left side with Oleshko cutting to the net, but the pass is broken up by Brestovansky. And David Brestovansky will start back the other way. Avoided a hip check from Bryce Wallace, a 2-on-1 developing. A good job by Patrick Fancher to come back and play defense. And that centering pass went off of Jack O'Connell's stick in the middle. Now it's Newtown with a pass back to the right point. Jetson Koo winds and fires. That was blocked. Alex Smith battling Brestovansky. Matthias Paltov comes away with the puck and cycles it back to Brestovansky. Left circle. Works it towards the middle. Shoots it high and over the top of the net. Brestovansky gets it back though. And Eric Fancher breaks up the pass intended for Jetson Koo. And it will be chased after by Michael McCann. The senior for Newtown plays it around the wall to the near side. BBD trying to hold it in. Garvey did. Skip pass went beyond Eric Fancher's reach. In front, that's Oleshko, but he couldn't pick up the puck. And Newtown will try to clear, and out they come. With O'Connell getting spun around. The puck in the neutral zone. Patrick Fancher took it away. Jake Matson is there to get it. Now it's the Nighthawks settling things down in their own end. With 4 minutes gone by in the second period, Newtown leading it 1-0. Spencer Abrams battling Phil Macris in the Newtown zone. Macris skates all the way around and out of his own zone and down into BBD territory. Aiden Garvey, a fellow sophomore, battles him there. Macris continues on his way. Right side, gets around Spencer Abrams. Left point, leaves it for Aiden Bepko. Sends it behind the net, and we have a play stoppage. I think the net may have come off. With 4.5 minutes gone by here in the second period, and the Nighthawks leading the Ice Cats 1-0. 11-8 unofficially shots on goal in favor of Newtown. Now it'll be Abrams, Merrill, and McGraw with Matson and Smith. Spencer Abrams will take the draw for BBD, which Newtown wins and holds the zone. This is Dylan Larkin, not the Dylan Larkin who plays for the Detroit Red Wings, sending it around, and Brian Merrill clears it out. Alex Smith goes back for BBD, plays it around the wall, but it's taken there by Dylan Larkin of Newtown. Matson continues to battle them there. Matson continues and comes away with the puck. Nearly turns it over to James Celentano, but Matson slips it forward to Brian Merrill through the neutral zone. Hands it to Colin McGraw, slips it through Kachevsky, and Marcus Paltov will settle things down and give Newtown a chance to catch its breath with 9:58 to go here in the second. 1-0, the Nighthawks continue to lead it. 4 games in 7 days for BBD starting tonight. They play every other day. Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The next game coming at Chepaug, the lowly ranked Spartans, Monday night. Then they go from the bottom of the division to the top as Lyman Hall comes in here on Wednesday before BBD plays its final out-of-state game of the season against Horace Greeley on Friday night. Here's Tyler Caldara into the offensive zone. Around the right side, Michael McCann took the puck away. Centering pass is in the neutral zone as it went between the two defensemen. Aiden Garvey backs up, hands the puck to Bryce Wallace, who saucers it beyond Tommy Schieser's reach. I think icing waved off since a Newtown player could play it in the neutral zone. And we move on with 9:24 to go here in the second period. Here comes Andrew Gardner down the right side for Newtown. There to meet him was Bryce Wallace. And now it's Tyler Caldara through neutral territory and into the offensive zone. Winds and fires, and that was blocked by Bepko. Anthony Britton's shot is gobbled up by Newtown goaltender Marcus Paltov. And we get a whistle with 9:04 left to go in period 2. And again, that Schieser, Caldara, and Britton line showing some chemistry and getting some chances. Now it'll be the Fanchers and Anton Oleshko out with Jake Matson and Alex Smith with 9:04 left to go in the second period. 1-0 Newtown. Patrick Fancher will take the draw. The senior from Bethel High School. And it's loose in the middle and taken by Aiden Bepko and cleared into the neutral zone. Alex Smith will chase after it. David Brestovansky getting down there for Newtown. Jake Matson plays it around the wall. Brestovansky gets there first. Looking for a way through, stops and fires. It hit Alex Smith, and it stays in the offensive zone for the Nighthawks as Brestovansky plays it off the plate, the kick plate. Eric Fancher will take over, and out he comes. Down the right side comes Eric Fancher into the offensive zone, but it's cleared by Jack O'Connell. One to nothing Nighthawks as they send it down. That'll be a night. No, it's on net. It was going to be an icing call, but Fernandez had to play it. So Anton Oleshko will play it out. Patrick Fancher sends it down. Here comes Fancher with a shot that's kicked out by Marcus Paltoff, and he closes the door on a rebound, but that one is on the doorstep and poked in by BBD. BBD ties the game. And I can't tell who scored that. I want to say it was Oleshko, but I can't tell. We'll see what the official scorer says, but either way, BBD with a gritty, greasy goal has tied the game with 8 minutes left to go here in the second period. The Ice Cats, second line working for it. They have evened the shots at 11 apiece, and each team now has a goal apiece. So BBD doing it the old-fashioned way, crashing the net, and we'll see who gets credit for that. I think it was either Patrick Fancher or Anton Oleshko. And I'm not sure what the problem is. It looks like there was something going on in the crowd that the referees wanted settled down before we could continue. So, BBD and Newtown tied at a goal apiece. You know, when these two teams played back in 2014, which was the year that Newtown won the Division III state championship, they beat BBD on this ice surface when Newtown was a Division III team and BBD at that time a Division II team. So these teams have definitely had their spirited games in the past. BBD leading the all-time series against Newtown 6-2-1. But they didn't play last year, of course, when Newtown was a Division II team. They did not qualify for the Division II state tournament, finishing 7-12-1. So Alex Smith is credited with the goal. Jake Mattson will be credited with an assist. So for Alex Smith, that is his first goal as an Ice Cat. And it comes at a big spot here, tying the game. So Alex Smith getting credit for his first. It was hard to see with all those black jerseys crashing the net. Alex Smith, his first goal with the Ice Cats. And so we have a new hockey game. It's tied at a goal apiece. I think there was an issue up in the crowd, and that was what the referees want to make sure is settled before they allow the players to continue. And remember, crowd and Newtown, that's an issue. Remember, 2 years ago, they were not allowed to play in the state tournament at the Division III level because they took too many major penalties at the end of the season's final game against North Brantford. So there is a little rowdiness in the Newtown DNA. Spencer Abrams and Phil Macris take the draw, now in a 1-1 hockey game, as Alex Smith gets credited for his first goal with the Ice Cats. Spencer Abrams clears it out, and it ends up on the stick of Michael McCann. That one ping-pongs to Jack Kratacci, and Bryce Wallace will play it back into his own zone. It ends up on Spencer Abrams' stick, hands it to Colin McGraw as they exit the zone down the right side. McGraw will play it in. Brian Merrill will chase down after it. Merrill battling there with Jetson Koo. It ends up on Phil Macris' stick. Kratachi went to try to take it away from him, continues to battle. Brian Merrill down low. As BBD continues to keep it alive in the offensive zone, now the Nighthawks will flip it out into neutral territory, and Wallace will gather it up. Hands it to Tyler Caldara, who just checked in. Redirected to the corner by Marcus Paltoff with 7 minutes left to go here in the second period. 1-1, your score. John Radovich for Newtown, Alex Smith for BBD, and that should be an icing call against Newtown. And if you needed to see what icing was, that was about as textbook a definition of it, coming right into your living room. Oh, so now they changed the goal. The goal will be credited to Patrick Fancher, and Alex Smith will be credited with his second assist of the year. So for Patrick Fancher, his 6th of the season, and Alex Smith will get an assist on that. I thought it was either Oleshko or Patrick Fancher. That was my original thought. So that goal now credited to Patrick Fancher, who is on the ice along with Alex Smith. And either way, we have a 1-1 game. So Patrick Fancher gets credited with his 6th of the season. BBD losing the faceoff. Here comes Dylan Larkin out of his own zone for Newtown. And he had a stick checked by Patrick Fancher. And Fancher will take over at his end boards. Met there by Dylan Larkin. Patrick Fancher, the senior co-captain, plays it around and then loses it along the kick plate to Jack Stanton of Newtown. Eric Fancher digging for it, can't clear it out. It's held in by Adam Klichewski. Now Alex Smith. Along the shelf, it's intercepted by James Celentano of Newtown, working in the corner. Eric Fancher kicked it free, but it ends up on Klichewski's stick, and his shot is blocked by a couple of players in front. Eric Fancher will start down the left side with it. Had it poked away by Klichewski. James Celentano will chase it down in the offensive zone for the Newtown Nighthawks. And Eric Fancher picks up the puck and flings it up but not out. Now it's cleared by Patrick Fancher as a 2-on-2 developing, but it got caught in Oleshko's skates, and Newtown will play it away from trouble. Patrick Fancher plays it down with 5.5 minutes left to go in the second period. Patrick Fancher skips it towards the net. Oleshko couldn't settle it down, and now the Ice Cats have to get back with Brestovansky racing down the right side. Gets behind Wallace. Here's Brestovansky on the backhander, and he scores. David Brestovansky with a beautiful rush from his own zone to give Newtown a 2-1 lead with 5:15 left to go in the second period. 5th goal of the year for David Brestovansky. He had 15 last year, and this one gives the Nighthawks the lead for the second time tonight. David Brestovansky had a couple of goals this year against Mount Everett, Massachusetts, in the season opening win for Newtown. And he has the puck again off the draw. And again, he battles Bryce Wallace, and that one is gloved and pinned to the chest by Alex Fernandez. And play stops. So Brestovansky feeling it here. That family is originally from Minnesota, the Brestovanskys. And his sister, at one time, was a prom date for current New York Islander defenseman Nick Leddy. How about that? So 2-1 Newtown. As that centering pass is taken by Jake Matson. His lead pass was knocked away by Phil Macris. Here comes Tyler Caldara into the offensive zone. Here's Anthony Britton with a shot that's gloved and held by Marcus Paltoff. And play stops with 4:52 left to go here in the second period. 2-1 Newtown now with the lead, after Patrick Fancher had tied it a little earlier. Face-off in the Newtown zone. It'll be Tommy Schieser, Anton Oleshko, Schieser, Britton, and Caldara. Schieser will take the draw, continuing to play, nursing that shoulder injury. Here's Matson with a shot. Taldara picks it up, looks for a way through. Jetson Koo blocks the way. It ends up on Alex Smith's stick at the point. Wrists one down the wall where Phil Macris plays it around for Andrew Gardner. And Gardner will clear the zone for the Nighthawks. Down the right side, he will dump and chase with Matson going back for BBD, but it's taken there by Newtown. Here's Jetson Koo, Phil Macris. Right side, shoots it wide. And that hit up into the protective netting, and so play will stop. 4:19 to go here in period number 2, with Newtown leading BBD 2-1. John Radovich and David Brestovansky with the Newtown goals. Patrick Fancher, his 6th of the year for BBD. And the face-off will be to Alex Fernandez's right. It'll be the Fancher brothers and Anton Oleshko back out there. Patrick Fancher hands the puck to Anton Oleshko, and he does clear it over the line, but Newtown takes over. They'll send it back in BBD's way, where Aiden Garvey goes back for the Ice Cats. Played it away from Jack O'Connell, but O'Connell's there on the doorstep, and play stopped before that shot ever happened. And I'm not entirely sure why, unless there's a penalty coming, and there is. A penalty to Jack O'Connell. So that's a tough one to take in the offensive zone with your team pressuring. But BBD will go on the power play with 4:01 left to go here in the second period. Their second power play of the game. They killed off the 5-minute major against them, but have not done much with the power play. They will have the Fancher brothers and Anton Oleshko with Bryce Wallace and Alex Smith. Patrick Fancher loses the draw, and it's cleared immediately down the ice by the Nighthawks. Here's Bryce Wallace. Alex Smith. BBD starts the power play with Eric Fancher left side, chased by Paultoff in the middle. Oleshko couldn't pick it up, but it's held in by Wallace for the moment. Now the Nighthawks take it, try to clear it out, but the puck bounced on Matthias Paultoff, and it's held in by BBD until finally cleared by Paultoff. 40 seconds gone in the Jack O'Connell penalty. And look out, that puck sits there for Paultoff to fire it into Alex Fernandez's glove. A huge rebound off that kick plate that BBD couldn't catch up to, and they almost paid the price for it. So the faceoff will come in the BBD zone with 45 seconds gone in the man advantage. And BBD will bring out Schieser, Britton, and Spencer Abrams as the power play unit. I believe Christian Gardecki as well with Jake Matson. So 4 forwards for BBD, but they can't get the puck out of their own zone yet. Spencer Abrams has it for the Ice Cats, hands it to Jake Matson.
He's never going to come back down here.
Now Spencer Abrams hands it to Schieser. Spencer Abrams now. It hit John Radovich as Abrams works it down the right side into the offensive zone. Still has the puck on his stick. Stops, is met there by Adam Gray for Newtown. Christian Gardecki down low. Tommy Schieser works there with him. Trying to free the puck up. A good job by Adam Gray to take time off the penalty. Jousting with 2 Ice Cats. Abrams centered it through to Matson. His shot is stopped by Marcus Paultoff, and he brings in the rebound, and play stops. With 25 seconds left to go in the period. That was exactly the shot that BBD was looking for. Jake Matson took it. Marcus Paultoff saved it. And we play on with 25 seconds left to go in the power play for BBD. 14 even shots on goal, 14 apiece, with 2:26 to go in the period. And it looks like there's going to be another penalty here to John Radovich. So 25 seconds of 5-on-3, or is it going to be a... Is that going to be a... Is that going to result in a 5-on-3? The penalty's been posted, but there are still 4 Newtown players on the ice, so that may be some kind of a misconduct penalty, but I still see 4 Newtown Nighthawks on there, so Radovic's penalty doesn't result in a loss of manpower, or does it? No, well, let's see, there are changes being made for Newtown. And yes, they have only 3 players out there, so that's a minor against Newtown, so it will be a 5-on-3 for BBD for 25 seconds. 5 against 3. Spencer Abrams couldn't pick it up. Patrick Fancher does. Center point, rough side to Matson. 17 seconds in the 5-on-3. Spencer Abrams played it beyond Matson's reach, but he holds the line with 10 seconds in the 5-on-3. Right side, Abrams winds and fires, but he didn't get it all, and Marcus Paltoff brings it in and stops play with 4 seconds left to go in the 5-on-3. Then it'll be a minute 35 remaining of 5-on-4 time in the penalty against John Radovic. 2-1, Newtown leads it with 2:05 left to go in the second period. This game getting a bit chippy, and BBD's power play continues to falter. Though they did get a really good shot away before the Radovic penalty, a shot by Matson. Let's see who remains out there. It's Patrick and Eric Fancher, Anton Oleshko, Spencer Abrams, and Jake Matson. Abrams as a 4th forward. It ends up on Oleshko's stick as the first penalty expires, that to Jack O'Connell. Now it's a 5-on-4 as Marcus Paltoff gives Newtown a chance to reset now as O'Connell heads back to the bench, and Newtown can set up its penalty kill that still has a minute 33 left to go. And let's see what Rusty Graniker does. He will bring on the Schieser, Caldara, and Britton line. And it'll be Abrams and Wallace staying out on the power play as the defenseman. Schieser loses the draw. It's taken by Michael McCann, who flings it down the ice. So 5 against 4 now as the first penalty expired harmlessly. It ends up on Spencer Abrams' stick, and he flings it beyond the reach of, it's Gardecki. It's Schieser, Britton, and Gardecki as the power play unit, and it's cleared out again by Newtown. So again, the BBD power play, a work in progress here, with still a minute 5 left to go. That pass went beyond Abrams' reach. Tommy Schieser, stolen by Macris, works it up the middle, and it's kicked out by Alex Fernandez. A near disaster there for BBD. Now Tommy Schieser has it. Works around Paltoff, but Paltoff takes the puck away, and again BBD will chase with 45 seconds left to go on the man advantage. That had 25 seconds of 5-on-3 time, and still BBD has done very little. Spencer Abrams will chase back after it with 32 seconds left to go in the 5 against 4. Anthony Britton with 49 seconds left in the period. Here's Schieser into the offensive zone.
6 guys on the ice.
Here's Schieser. He's tried to center it to Gardecki, and that got broken up. 10 seconds left to go. The referee's hand is in the air, and there's a whistle here, and there's a penalty coming, and I think it's again against the Nighthawks. Is that a too many men penalty? I think it's going to be a too many men penalty. So again, there'll be a 5-on-3 just for 4 seconds, but BBD once again will have a power play that will bridge the 2 periods if they don't score. That's how they began this period, and it appears that's how they're going to end this period. But they still have nothing else to show for it. It is still just a 2-1 Newtown lead. So it's 5 against 3 just for 4 seconds. Matson and Garvey with the Fanchers and Oleshko, and it's cleared out by Newtown right off the bat. And so that does it for the first of the Newtown penalties. 22 seconds left to go in the second period. One last rush for BBD if they hurry, and it doesn't appear that's going to happen as David Brestovansky has the puck. Now it's Patrick Fancher. 9 seconds to go in the period, cleared out by Newtown, and we will go to the third with the Nighthawks taking a 2-1 lead.